What's up YouTube? Robbie Vapes back again, and today we're checking out the Reborn Tank by Unique Vapor Innovations. That is right YouTube, today we have another great product from Unique Vapor Innovations. I cannot wait to share this with you guys. I think it's an awesome little tank. What it is, it's Unique Vapor Innovations' take on a SubOhm tank. You may have already seen some reviews on this. I know a couple of people have got it. And I actually had a prototype before I got this one. This is the production model. I cannot wait to dig into this one. The prototype was great. I'm expecting the same thing from the production model. But basically what we have here, what we're going to do is we're going to do an unboxing. Now, in this video, it's going to be a little bit different than in previous videos. I've actually got something that I dug out from my storage that I don't know why I didn't dig it out before, but for some reason I just left it. And I think this is going to help really emphasize the product in this video, which is something I've been leaning toward trying to do more and more of as my videos progressed, and as you may have heard within the last week or so. This is something I really want to focus on, is highlighting the product. So with that being said, expect something new. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like the new setup, if you don't like it, let me know and I'll kind of change it accordingly, because ultimately guys, you're the ones who have to sit through this video and watch me talk and rant and do all the other kind of bullshit that I do. So with that being said, let's just get down and dirty and check out what you get in the box. Alright YouTube, we are down and dirty with the Reborn Tank by Unique Vapor Innovations. As you can see here, it's a beautiful little tank. Just take a tour of the packaging real quick. I've already put a slice in here so I can make it easier to take the wrapper off. Of course, as always, Unique Vapor Innovations logo and stamp. Just some information here. Same thing, Reborn. And let's get into the tank itself. So let's dig into the packaging here. Take off the plasticky stuff, so hopefully that reduces the glare at least a little bit. And again, this is just a tank down here. Let's take it out of the box and check out what you get with it. So when we remove the lid, first thing we find is, of course, as always, the authenticity card from Unique Vapor Innovations. If you want to read this, you can pause the video here to check it out. But we'll just put that off to the side for now. Alright, now down to the tank itself. So again, we had some extra O-rings there, just put them off to the side. Let's check out the coil first. So you do get a coil with this. This is the spare one, and you get one installed in the tank as well. As you can see here, it is completely sealed off. If you want to open it up, there are some little indentations here that you can use to open it. So all we do here is tear it open, put the packaging off to the side, and let's check out the coil. So here's the coil. This is the 0.2 ohm nickel coil, Ni200. As you can see here. Some really nice juice channels as well for the wicking. Connection pin down there. You do have an O-ring down here as well to help seal, prevent leaking. It is a vertical coil, which is always nice. Some really nice organic cotton in there as well, as you can clearly see. So that is the nickel coil. This is actually my preferred coil. I've actually already been using this quite a bit. I like the nickel coil myself. It has a really nice hit to it, really good flavor. You also have a beauty ring down here as well if you want to attach it for anything, but I don't typically use those, but it is nice that they include it. It's always nice when Unique Vapor goes the extra mile just to include some things that maybe some other people don't really think about. Next up we have the tank itself. Let's get to the other coil right away. So it is a top fill coil, or it is a top fill tank, but this is just to get the coil out. So again, take the bottom off. Here's the coil. This should be the Canthal coil, and let's just check it out. So there you go here. There's Canthal coil. This is a 0.5 ohm, 15 to 45 watts. Again, those same really nice juicing channels here, just off to the side to wick. You also have the organic cotton and the coil itself. And same thing, you have an O-ring down here to prevent leaking. Here's your airflow. You do have 4 airflow slots down here just to help with the airflow on the tank. And of course, the tank itself has 2 airflow, 1 on each side. It is adjustable, of course. Very easy to turn. Super, super easy. Very glidey. It does have a click when you lock it into place for getting to the full airflow, so you know it will click. And again, just turn it as you'd like. Also, you have the airflow closed off now, so it did click when it closes off. And again, you can just keep rotating, and now it's back to wide open. There's the bottom pin down there. Really, really clean RDA, which I really like. There's your connection pin, and I believe that is silver plated. Now we'll push this back, or put it back in, and just like any other atomizer, just screws back in. Very simple. Make sure it's in there. Next you have the tank itself. There's the tank. Really nice. There's your chimney down there, so you can see right through it. And then off to the sides, you can kind of see the tank. Keep in mind you are not filling it from the bottom here. It is a top fill tank, and it's actually a really, really cool top fill tank because it has something very different about it that you'd think other manufacturers would think of, but apparently Unique Vapor was one of the first to really start using common sense when it came to top fill tanks, in my mind at least. So again, anyways, there's the bottom part of the tank. There's your metal sleeve around it. There's a glass inside there. The glass does not come out. This is a one-piece unit. As you can see, I cannot take the glass out, but it is very easy to clean, of course, and it does come apart quite nicely, as you can tell. Let's screw this back on. There we go. You also have a really nice drip tip on here as well. One of the things I really liked about it was the drip tip. There's your drip tip. Has the heat vents on there. So you can see, keeps it pretty cool actually. There's your connection pin, of course. This is a 510 drip tin, or a standard drip tin, or drip tip. I should say this is a, let me rephrase that. This is a standard 510 drip tip, and of course, meaning you can fit other drip tips of the same size, or standard size, if you will, if you don't like the term 510, into this device. Same thing. If it looks to turn, as you can see, I can't turn it when I go around like this. And the reason for that is when you're taking, or when it's on your tank, if it had to go like this, you'd basically be turning it off your tank and loosening the device. Instead, they were smart. They put the top fill reverse threaded, so now all I have to do is turn counterclockwise, or clockwise I should say, and it'll come off. So here we go. There it is down there. There's your seal, as we saw in the packaging earlier. This is the seal for it. You also have two holes on either side to fill your liquid in. What I will do here is we will pause for a second. I'll grab some liquid, and we'll start filling this tank and show you how easy it is to fill. Alright guys, we are back. We're going to fill the tank here. What I have to fill it up with is something called Took. Yes, don't make fun of me, I'm Canadian. Yes, I love this name. But yeah, so this is called Took. This is a good e-juice I like. What we're going to do is just put it right in the hole here. It's a little bit tricky to do on camera, and I believe I got it in there. Oh, it's sliding around a little bit. There we go. Oh, okay, we're good. And we'll watch it fill up on camera. You can see it filling up through the glass. Very easy to read the level of the juice. Just keep on squeezing, fill up, fill up, fill up. And that should be good. In fact, I may have overfilled it. It looks like I did. So I did overfill it a little bit. That's on me. It's a little bit hard to see over the camera and to see everything, but it shouldn't be an issue. All we have to do is take some paper towel, wipe it off, and then we can screw this back on, and we'll be good to go. Alright, as you can see, we are back. I was able to clean out the overflow there, so all we're going to do to screw it back on, put this back in the center, push down a little bit just to get the threading on there, and then again, you're going to reverse thread it. So now you're going to turn it the other way. Now you're turning it counterclockwise. And now you're just screwing the cap right back on. And there you go. Should be tight, but not too tight. Again, you don't want it to get stuck or anything, so just always remember that. But there you go. And as you can see, it's already starting to go down because we forgot to wick our coil, which is something I should have done way earlier, but I neglected to do so. So we're going to have to let it sit for probably about 15-20 minutes to let it really absorb into the cotton in the wick. And once it's done, we will take a couple of vapes off it, and yeah, we will go back up top and we'll finish the video off. Alright guys, we are back up top. We've let our wick soak nicely, and we're pretty much ready to vape this thing. What we're going to do is we're going to vape it from 30 to 45 watts and just show you the differences in vapor production along with the flavors I get along the way. So it's already set to 30 watts. I've actually hit it a couple times already just to break in the coil a little bit. In fact, I've been using it for about 45 minutes now since I last recorded. So it is ready to be used, and we're just going to put it from 30 to 45 watts, and I'm just going to show you the vapor production I'm getting, and you can kind of judge for yourself what you think. So at 30 watts, here's the vapor production, and let's just take a hit. $30 watts, not bad. Nice little cloud there. Not too much vape, but also, or not too much vapor, but also a actually surprising amount of vapor for a 30 watt hit. So that is 30 watts. We're gonna crank it up to 35 watts here. And I actually have a new device I'm working with as well, which I'll be reviewing shortly. This is a 75 watt temp control device. And I'm actually gonna compete it with the Sigelli 75 watt temp control, just to give you my opinion on it and give a comparison between the two. But we'll get into that in another video. In the meantime, we're at 35 watts, and let's hit it and let's see what it looks like. $35 watts, really nice vapor production actually. The flavor is really nice at 35. It's still a very cool vape, so if you're into that, 35 watts might be for you. That might be your optimal range, somewhere in there. But for me, let's crank it up to 40 watts. So here we go, 40 watts. Let's take a hit and I'll show you what it looks like. $40 watts, a little bit warmer. Definitely some really good flavor there for me personally. I love warm vape, and it's starting to get a little bit warm. Not hot, but warm, or warmer. But it's hitting really nice. So I'll take one more hit at 40, then we'll crank it up to 45. Max out the recommended coil recommendations based on the coil, and show you what it looks like. So this is at 40 watts again. Perfect. Love the flavor, love the vapor production. And at 40 watts, it hits surprisingly well. But let's crank up to 45, max out the recommendation based on the coil, and see what it looks like. Really nice vapor production there. At only 45 watts, you're getting some really nice vapor. The flavor for me is just so good. It's a warmer vape again, but it's still not hot. None of these settings are really going to be hot vapes. It's going to be a warmer vape, but not a hot vape. So keep that in mind. If you like those cool vapes, this is a really nice tank for that. So we've done the Canthal coil. I have already pre-soaked the wick on the nichrome coil. So we'll switch it out, and then we'll take a couple hits on the nichrome, and I'll show you why it's my favorite nickel coil for what I've used so far. Alright guys, we're back. I've switched out the coil. We're now using the nickel coil, and not only are we using the nickel coil, we're actually maxing it out right now. We have the max temperature set to 572 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wattage set to 75 watts. So this is going to give a really nice, hot, warm vape that's very flavorful. So what I'll do, let's hit it right away at max. We'll hit it a couple times, show you the vapor production you're getting, and you can be the judge for yourself as to why I'm in love with these coils. So much vapor, super dense, super flavorful, and I mean these nickel coils are something else. I love these nickel coils. I cannot get enough of them. Like I said, they are one of my favorite nickel coils, if not my favorite. I'm in love with these. Great vapor production, and again, that flavor is just phenomenal. It's a warm vape, but keep in mind, I'm maxing the device out right now at 572 degrees Fahrenheit and 75 watts. So it's a strong hit, which is going to be hotter. If you like a cooler vape, you can always turn it down as well. But for me, I love that nice, hot, dense vape. Take one more hit, show you what it looks like. Again, that flavor is there, the vapor production there, the density of the vape is just so good. And again, you have this nickel coil in here that just works so well. So yeah, so that right there, guys, is the Reborn. If you want to pick one up, they retail for $50 US. I'll put a link in the description below where you can get your own. And like I said, if you like it, I wouldn't be surprised because I'm in love with it, especially nickel coils. These are the only nickel coils I use in temp control that I really enjoy using. I find a lot of nickel coils are very finicky. These ones are perfect. I guess I didn't really do pros and cons, so here we go. Cons, the only thing I can think of, and this is being super picky, is that maybe the juice holes for the top fill could be a little bit bigger. Maybe. I was using a pretty big spout there, as you can see. Most drippers are going to fit in there no problem. Most droppers are going to fit in there no problem, I should say. Most of the squeeze bottles are going to fit in there no problem. But for being picky, sure, bigger juice holes is the con. As far as pros go, everything. Everything else is a pro. Everything's a pro. The airflow is good. I like the drip tip. I love the top fill. I love the idea of having a reverse threaded top fill cap. That is brilliant in my mind. Cannot say enough good things about it. The metal sleeve around the glass is perfect because it protects your glass. And believe me, I've dropped the prototype one that I had more than once. And it still stayed really clean. No issues with the glass or anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, the vapor production's great. The coils are great. Not much bad to say about this, guys. So with that being said, I think that ends the video here. But until next time, YouTube, happy vaping.